Good day, fellas. I hope you're ready for your daily dose of skill, and today we are going to take a look into the Mr. GST Turm, which was sold via the loot boxes. Since loot boxes event is gone, we can actually take a look into the tanks and see how they are looking like. All in all, Turm actually surprised me in the positive way, but it's not so simple as it may look like from the first glance. You will see 3 games. I already played those games 2 weeks ago. The first game, Brawling, and we slapped the living crap out of the enemies. But I really want to highlight that it is very easy to overestimate your powers with this vehicle, because in a way you can potentially play aggressively, but in the same time it is a risky play. I rated this tank 4, by the way. At least this is how I felt about this vehicle. And now looking into the armor, you have armor until you don't. You see, this is the situation, and this is the problem. Gun handling overall is okay. You are hitting your shots. I think it is very, very legit for where the gun handling goes. But it is just simply weird. If I can compare the gameplay of this vehicle to anything else, I would say XM66F is the tank that I would compare with. One highlight, XM66F has worse gun handling but a bit better DPM, and also gun depression is better of the Turm, -12 instead of -10, and this tank is doing better against the gold ammunition. I'm talking about higher penetration gold, because there is only little bits to penetrate, and Turm is getting penetrated pretty much frontally, straight into the face, right? That is important thing to say. All in all, if it happened to be that you receive this tank, it is not a trash, it is not the worst tank in the world of tanks, and I would say it is actually alright. That being said, you will see 3 live games, 1 game from the stream whenever we were re-rating this tank, and you will see the tank being able to play hold down and snipe a bit and everything, right? So I thought that was a fitting game for this. Without further ado, let's teleport straight into the action and enjoy the show. Let's go. That being said, let's try to make this vehicle work. Let's play some games. Let's see how many good of the features this vehicle has, and how good we can perform with it. And obviously we are getting first game Himmelsdorf standard battle. I am very, very, very lucky where the matchmaking goes over there. We definitely cannot complain about this, and we definitely need to be happy, and I can tell you that we are. Now, all in all, I will be playing in the heavy line just because the enemies that we are facing, they do not really have the best penetration ever, maybe apart Trash 103. Other than that, none of the enemies are actually scaring me too much. And keep this in mind that we can simply load the gold ammunition ourselves, and we may have 300 millimeters of penetration, and good luck eliminating us from the game, right? I repeat, I don't really think that this vehicle is created too much for sniping, right? But if the times are bad, if you do not really have any alternative option, you can do that. Overall, to the certain extent, this vehicle is flexible, because you can simply sit on the ridge line, and you can make sure that enemies would regret their life choices. You can definitely do that, right? And now, rest is history. All we need to do, we need to hide our lower plate, and we are going to have a great time over there. Now, the hits will shred this T29 like there is no tomorrow. If I would be in this T29 place, I would reconsider my life choices, and I would say, oh my bananas, where am I at, right? This is how the things are looking like. Poor T29. It's okay, it doesn't really change absolutely anything. We are sitting hold down to very, very, very good extent, and we are having a good time. As you can see, T29 is literally meat. This gentleman is literally meat, but once again we need to keep in mind that we have an extremely good matchmaking in this particular point in time, and we are just having a very, very, very favorable situation for ourselves, right? It's just how it is, it's just how it works. We are sitting very, very well here. Now, I would not act surprised if this gentleman would peek over there, right? I would not act surprised. Okay, double, good, he missed the shot, that's very, very nice. Now we are able to get even more involved than we were before, that's great. We are slapping him into the lower plate. Sue is trying to join the battle, but to be fair with you, he is struggling quite a bit, that is okay. Now, what do we want to do? We want to say hello for Conceiver. Conceiver made a mistake, he went for a double, and he did not figure it out how to penetrate us in this type of situation. And we are just slapping the living crap out of Trash 103, playing super aggressively hold down. Please keep this in mind that our play consists of playing hold down. That's the most important thing, what we are aiming for and what we are trying to do here, right? Just hold down, hold down, hold down, hold down. This is our play. Luckily, we caught Utah out of position completely. Very, very nice. We are slapping him like there is no tomorrow. Beautiful. We farmed 3,600 damage, and in this type of gameplay, I believe this vehicle reminds kind of a turtle, or alternatively TS5 with a semi-rotatable gun as well, right? Meanwhile, both of the enemies are just simply waiting for us until we will make a mistake, so we won't. I made a decision not to peek like this, and instead of peeking, just to try to find a bit better angle over there, and hopefully we can say hello for the enemy forces. We can clearly see the cupola of the Conceiver, and Conceiver is regretting his life choices. He is thinking, why? This is how I feel about this game. Hopefully ISM will try to make a bit of pressure over there so we could eliminate him from the game, but once again a lot of things are depending on how big of the how bad decisions enemies would make in this type of situation, right? Now, we are sitting hold down, there is nothing to be worried about, we are enjoying ourselves and life is pretty good in this type of situation, right? We are feeling pretty well. Now, maybe, just maybe, we could find a decent enough angle to say hello for this stock ISM, which we are doing successfully. Very, very good, excellent, very nice. And maybe we could get a bit more use. Beautiful. Another nice shot. Very, very good. We are playing well. Since I am pre-making the YouTube videos at this point in time, because you are seeing, whenever you are seeing this, I am having a bit of the time off from the World of Tanks, and it is not planned because of the loot boxes. It is a family event which I cannot skip. I am currently sitting in Poland, right? This preparation videos, or those preparation videos, I suppose to say, Holy Bananas from Banana Land, we are doing a very, very, very good job, right? We are doing an extremely good job, fellas. We truly do. Beautiful, another great shot over there, that's okay. Now we are in a bit of the pickle situation with a Conceiver, and Conceiver managed to penetrate us in the face. This is okay, I cannot complain about this, we played well. There is nothing bad to say in this situation whenever we are top dog in the field. 5,200 damage, that's great. And we are back, fellas, with a solid ace. We played well, there is nothing to complain about. 5,200 damage, 3 kills. Ace Wanker, high caliber, we are top by experience, we are top by the damage by quite a big margin, and we got ourselves 70,000 profits even by shooting quite a bit of the gold ammunition. Definitely in this type of matchmaking, this tank treated us very, very well. Oh, would you look at that? Lakeville, standard battle, the tank with good gun depression, we can play hold down. From the powerful tanks, we are afraid only of Bizonte. The main reason why, because Bizonte has a great penetration. Other than that, Krvavron irrelevant, KV5 irrelevant, Skoda irrelevant. If I am going to be sitting properly hold down, none of those tanks matter. Although there is a Kiliana who potentially could make quite a bit of the pressure, right, and who can slap us. But once again, it very much depends on the situation and is this gentleman aware of what kind of powers he has. Oh, my friend, I'm so sorry. I am so... Never mind, I'm not sorry. I am not sorry, mother trucker. I am not sorry, mother trucker. Okay. You want to play the game this way? Okay, let's play the game this way. How are you doing? How is your backward speed? You like it? You enjoy it? Good for you, my man. Good for you. We did some exchanges. We traded a bit of the hit points left, right, and center. That is completely fine. Bad aim by me. I did not found the correct pixel which I needed to, but that's what we have. Now, I forgot about XM. XM is extremely powerful tank and it's definitely a scary mother trucker, but hopefully we will be able to escape in time and he is not going to be able to punish us. This is exactly what we are looking for, right? And our mission is to stay hold down to the best of our ability, right? Please keep this in mind. Our gameplay here is straightforward. We want to sit hold down. Hold down is the most important bit of our gameplay. Now, we are very, very, very well aware about this XM sitting here. We know that we are spotted as well. We are aware of that. And what we need to do, we need to find a decent enough angle to slap him. But the question is, won't he slap us first? And he did. Okay, that was quite a bit overestimation from my side. I got clipped by the Skoda, which is unfortunate, and unfortunately I cannot outspot the XM myself up front. I would play the game literally the same way as I did if I would need to repeat it, so that's just a poor luck. And as you can see, if enemies can shoot your lower plate or you are meeting XM, your armor is relevant. Okay, we got banked, fellas. Unfortunately, not much what we can do about this. We got punished by Skoda. Good play, GG, and XM. I could not outspot XM. I couldn't do absolutely anything. That was kind of sadness. But those games will happen as well, and I'm not afraid to show them and to highlight that. Hey, listen, hear me out. This tank is actually beatable, you know? And I think this is actually a good thing that it is not unpenetratable, the most overpowered tank for which, in order to get this vehicle, you need to, you know, risk it for the biscuit. You get the point what I'm saying. So hopefully that makes sense and it's actually not a bad thing. Now, in this game, this is Westfield with a tank with which we have, I think, -10 or -12 degrees of the gun depression and quite a bit of the turret armor, so this looks promising. But once again, let's not look into what we can get, but let's pay attention how are we playing the game, right? It is important thing to say. Also, maybe I would compare this vehicle with XM66F. Maybe it's a bit more similar tank than TS5 just because you have a semi-rotatable turret, if you know what I mean. Whenever I'm thinking better about this tank, it looks like this would be a better fit. But once again, maybe it's only me, maybe I am special, right? That being said, we met Type 63, 300 penetration. That's a problem. That is an issue and that is a problem. Now, how we could slap the living crap out of the enemies? This is the question, right? Beautiful shot towards the Mr. Turtle. We did the things properly over there. That's great. Look into this gun depression, fellas. For a triangle to have a choice, do you want to play passively? Do you want to play aggressively? This is actually extremely powerful bit. And I just simply need to highlight this and to say, guys, keep this in mind. This is a very, very, very powerful thing what you are seeing here, right? In other words, playing passively is not only one option of yours. Also, where the gun depression goes, it feels kind of weird. It feels kind of weird, fellas. Huh. Very interesting. Very, very, very interesting. Let's see. Beautiful cupola shot. I am trying to focus to the best of my ability for obvious reasons, right? We want to showcase what the tank is capable of doing. We do not want just to say, meh. Meh. This is not our intention. Beautiful. 300 in the face to that gentleman. Very, very nice. Now we can see Vaza playing here, but we are not really interested in Vaza. All I want to do in this situation is I want to have a decent enough angle to slap the turtle and to slap the Vaza. I'm aware of Mr. Vaza shooting gold, right? So if he's shooting gold, he is capable of slap the living crap out of us. And in the same time, there is probably Scorpion sitting over there. Actually, I am very sure about Scorpion sitting here. So what we want to do, we want to get a bit involved, okay? We are going to try to make a bit of different pressure, if I can say so. Oh no, Scorpion, maybe Scorpion is sitting closer towards the middle. Maybe that is the thing. Huh. Because he slapped him, maybe he is just simply sitting in this area, right? Because that would make sense. That would make sense, fellas. Okay. Let's see. If he is sitting right there, the other feather would spot him. The other feather isn't spotting him, so he is sitting where I expected him to be. Okay, that's great. Good information for us. Thank you very much. Now we are saying hello for Vaza. Beautiful shot. We are doing everything okay. Also, one more thing. I am taking my words back that this tank is not that much of the... Never mind. I was about to say I am taking my words back that this tank is not that much of the sniper schnitzel. And I actually stand by it. The tank is capable of shooting long-range shots if needed, right? It's not like TS5 you are going to get you will be in extremely disgusting situation if you are not going aggressively. With this tank, it definitely feels significantly better from that point, right? Although most of the videos or most of the games, I suppose to say, we played aggressively, right? Too bad that my team had no team, and in the same time, I wasn't so... How to say this? I wasn't so aggressive as I potentially and physically could be, right? Maybe I needed to have a bigger nuts and just simply use them, you know, crack enemy balls with it. But it is how it is. Not much what I can change about this. We are accepting that, and this is our performance. Once again, not a horrible tank. If I need to rate it now, I would probably give it 3 to 3.5. 2.8 hours damage, 3 kills. It's okay. We are first by experience. We are first by the damage, and we got ourselves 24,000 profits. Although profitability of this tank doesn't look the finest, but I'm shooting quite a bit of the gold, right? Now, performance of this tank, I am playing for 3.2 thousand average damage and no assisting damage. Not the finest session, but I think we played to the best of our ability, right? And as you can see from the score, we played for a chieftain level, so we cannot complain about performing like this with a Turm. And for players that are ideal, let's get real, there is not many players in the percentage who are ideal. Starting from that, it is strong bitch. It is strong bitch. I truly think that this tank will end up where the index rating goes 4.5 to 5. I'm talking about the MBTB. Kilvia PL, thank you very much for 44 months. Thank you. My honest opinion about MBT, that good players will do better with a Foch B. Foch has better speed, survivability, armor penetration, gun handling, reload time. So you would say that Foch B is better than MBTB? That's what you would say? Because I honestly think that the Foch B is significantly more situational tank than IMBT. Absolutely, I think T57 is better than MBT. Okay, I see, I respect that. I respect that. To be honest, I don't think MBT deserves more than 4 stars because it's very situational tank. You can't play it in every situation. Maybe I need to play more with it. Maybe I'm misunderstanding something. Because I personally think that the tank is very powerful, and yes, it matters of the player skill level, how the player is performing and whatnot. It definitely matters. It's not like every and each mother trucker will be able to make the tank work. This is not what I am saying, right? So that's my attitude towards this. Does that mean you didn't even buy boxes on your own account to mark the new tanks? I haven't bought... You need to understand one thing, that as a content creator, I am getting boxes for free. So I had a chance to get 500 loot boxes, most likely on 2 accounts. So 1,000 boxes, but I refused it. It's just not the right way to do the things in my humble opinion, right? That's one thing. The second thing is today, whenever I logged into my main account, I have seen that tanks has been given to me, even though I have not asked for it. But Wargaming just simply gave automatically all CCs the tanks that CCs missed, which is fair play, I guess. Fair play. I will need to see how it looks like. How many boxes you open at 0? Players don't give a fuck about the loot boxes, they just bought it. It's always like this. It is always like this. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. I have 2 MBTs on the other team yesterday. When I was tier 8, we had none. They could literally clip out every single tank in our team. We lost. I can imagine that. Not even those 10 free, I did not claim it free boxes. On main account I had 3, which I opened, right? They were for playing randoms, and on my other account I opened at maybe 7 or something like this, right? Those are the ones which were completely free. All new boxes tanks you get as a gift, yes. This is the whenever you are a CC, you are getting the shit for free, yes. Why should I use Battle Pass points now? You should use Battle Pass points now because Battle Pass is about to be done, you know? It's about to expire, right? Keep this in mind. That's why you should consider it. Keep the tokens, use the points. Keep the tokens, use the points. How do free-to-play players get bounty equipment? From events? From events. Meanwhile, beautiful game, 3.8 thousand damage, 1.5 thousand assisting damage, solid ace wanker, 4 kills, definitely not a game to complain about, and 102,000 profits. Anyways, love you all, thank you very much for watching, I very much appreciate you, and see you very, very soon. Skill is out for today, peace.